the polymer overhook era, right? We ran into there was a period of time, and I don't know. There's a holster. We shall remain nameless, but there was a holster that was very popular as an AIWB solution, but the belt attachments were almost like a running punchline at ECQC. Talk to me about that time period a little bit.
Yeah, the overhooks. Again, I don't know where that came from. That was none of those holsters. None of them. They wouldn't last a single evolution. I mean, they wouldn't last a class. You know, it was also around the time too that, and these are they you still find them, but the the hybrid holsters, right? All hybrid holsters. The combination leather Kydex holsters. Those were a thing, right? It's the best of both worlds. It's leather against your body and Kydex, and it was the worst of both, right? Yeah, that stuff right there. Those overhooks, they wouldn't even make it through a mile tussle. I mean, I saw those guys, just like guys spinning out and getting bumped, just accidentally. You'd see them pop up. So what is that? They literally unintentional contact would dislodge an attachment from the belt. It's ridiculous. And we got to the point where, we would tell people, hey, friends, don't let friends carry this holster. Where somebody would say, hey, what do you think about this holster? It's a good doorstop, but that's about it.
Yeah, I battled a lot of to this day. I actually am still battling legacy stuff from somebody else's product because it's. I think just about every holster company in the market has some sort of overhook, whether it's metal or polymer. That's kind of like that's one of the default options you have to have. And, we years ago started sending the polymer overhooks to you guys to pound on in the evolutions. And it's amazing because we knew, like, obviously an overhook is never going to be as secure as a solid loop, right? Like that, we knew there was a trade-off there, but we just wanted to make sure that we weren't putting out a product that was going to be unsafe. And the real struggle is even now we'll post something about a product and there will be somebody in the comment section on Instagram or wherever where they have to make a drive-by shot about polymer overhooks will get you killed. And I'm like, I don't think you understand that there's a whole slew of different overhook products on the market, but not all are created equal.
Michael, something, and I'm going to go to a completely different direction here, but I want to highlight something that you just said was you sent us products and attachments over the years to make sure you weren't putting out something unsafe. And just that in and of itself is highly unusual in this industry. And we use the word industry loosely because industries have standards and there are in our business, right?
Yeah.
I think there's a serious lack of concern. I have heard you're very aware of this issue that I've been raising in the police duty holster field, what I call the gap. And
Mm-hmm.
that's the gap, that exists in striker fired 123, usually side by side light service holsters where there's a big gap and people can reach in there and get the trigger. And, one holster company in particular that actually makes concealment holsters. I know when I started making a big stink about this, I know their reaction was, I'm not sure why this is such a big deal. This is a well-known issue. And, to hear someone who makes holsters say, you know what, we essentially say, hey, we believe it's acceptable that we believe it's acceptable to put a product out there that the child can reach in and pull trigger. I don't know, man. That was stunning. And I know with that particular company, when that rep for that company made that remark in a Facebook group, that kind of turned the wheel for me for them as far as their care and their due diligence